Seth Rollins just revealed some big comments about Becky Lynch's future, so we'll see what he had to say. We'll also check out what Jey Uso is teasing, latest with the Hurt Business, and more. Let's start things off with the latest update on the Hurt Business. We recently went over the big teaser that WWE had on Raw, where they showed how interested MVP was in regards to talking about Bobby Lashley's status. We haven't got any major updates to that story or any clear hint about what direction they could be taking it in. But a majority of fans all immediately jumped to one possible conclusion: a reunion for the Hurt Business. And we talked about how that theory made sense. Sure, last time we saw the both of them on screen together, MVP and Bobby Lashley were not on the same page. But with what's recently been happening to Bobby Lashley, the unfair firing, the newly found rage and aggression, maybe there was something there that caught MVP's eyes and re-sparked that interest with his former business partner, Bobby Lashley. Maybe MVP saw something new in Bobby Lashley recently that he really liked and wants to represent him again. That's what everyone is thinking that quick moment on Raw was implying and hinting at. Well, now, the Hurt Business is getting called out by one of the current top tag teams in WWE, The New Day. Xavier Woods recently jumped on Twitter to congratulate former Hurt Business member Shelton Benjamin on the 20-year anniversary of his career, but also laid out a new challenge to the Hurt Business. Xavier Woods had this to say about that possible match, quote, 20 years of the man who paved the way for me to be able to wrestle and be a video game nerd at the same time. Congrats, Shelton Benjamin. When y'all want to run back that Thunderdome era Hurt Business vs. New Day, you let us know, end quote. As everyone knows, the Thunderdome era was that era that the Hurt Business thrived on. They won the tag team titles, the United States, the WWE title. Just so much gold was won for the faction during that Thunderdome era. And they also had classic feuds and matches during the era, including the matches against the New Day. So with all the growing rumors and teases of the Hurt Business getting back together, Xavier Woods put the challenge out for them and how he wouldn't mind seeing the Hurt Business versus the New Day go down in the middle of the ring once again. So the rumors and buzz continues to grow for the reunion of the Hurt Business. So hopefully that is the direction that they're going in. It's still a very unbelievable stat that the Hurt Business has never truly made a full appearance together in front of a live crowd. Their entire main run together came at a time where there were no fans in the arena. So if we do see that arena in the near future, it'll technically be the faction's first appearance in front of a live crowd together. So be on the lookout for more hints and teasers related to the reunion of the Hurt Business. The jump from pro wrestling to Hollywood actor is a path that The Rock, John Cena, and Batista have really paved for the rest of the WWE superstars. Those three have shown all the other WWE superstars about the potential that they can all have in the Hollywood scene. And the WWE superstars have really been paying attention to that, and most of them are eager to go down that route. Alexa Bliss recently filmed a short movie role and talked about her desire to get into acting after WWE. Liv Morgan appeared in Chucky and also has a movie on the way. And just so many other superstars up to little mini projects as well. One of the superstars that has everyone's attention is Becky Lynch. Reports claim that Marvel has their eyes on Becky Lynch for a while, and how they already have a scene filmed with her that they're still holding on to. Becky Lynch even appeared and acted in the Young Rock series as well, so it's clear that it's a route she's interested in as well. Seth Rollins recently spoke with WQAD News, and the topic of moving across the country came up, and Seth had this to say about the topic, quote, "We go wherever she wants to. Her acting career is starting to perk up a little bit, and that's where she wants to go. And so, if we end up in that direction and that takes us out west, so be it. If not, then here we are." End quote. So Seth Rollins is saying that Becky Lynch is fully interested in taking acting very seriously. And if it gets to the point where Becky Lynch's acting career blows up, he's ready and willing to move out to California in order to make her acting career flourish even more. So that's something to keep an eye on. Everyone's pick for the next biggest crossover star from WWE is either Becky Lynch or Roman Reigns. Those seem like the next two in line from WWE for making big waves in the acting scene. As far as the latest with Becky Lynch goes, she's currently feuding with Bayley and trying to even out the odds against Damage Control. Fans are also speculating on if WrestleMania 39 will finally be the spot where we see Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey as well. So there could be a lot of big things coming up for Becky Lynch in 2023. There's no questioning the dominance and chokehold that Roman Reigns and the Bloodline has had on WWE in over the last few years. Roman returned in 2020 with a whole new attitude and goal in mind of keeping his family's legacy at the top of WWE. And that's exactly what he's done, going on 3 years now. Roman, being the massive manipulator that he is, was also able to take several of his family members and make them fall in line behind his leadership. It all started with Jey Uso, who was all happy and giddy about challenging Roman Reigns for the Universal title back in 2020. Jey really thought he had a fair shot of knocking Roman off, but he learned the hard way that Roman and himself were on completely separate levels. So after months of convincing, Jey fell in line behind Roman. And then, when Jimmy returned, he hesitated to join Roman at first, but eventually fell in line as well. Then Solo Sikoa came along and just instantly joined the Bloodline without asking a single question. So everything has been going extremely smooth for Roman Reigns up until this point. He's entering his third calendar year as champion, and he's backed up by Jimmy, Jey, Solo, Paul Heyman, and Sami Zayn. He basically appears to be invincible. But everyone seems like the end of the dominance and unity is coming soon, in the first few months of 2023. Starting with Sami Zayn's exit from the faction. They probably think kicking Sami Zayn out will fix all their problems, but everyone expects only more issues to pop up. Roman would be getting rid of Sami Zayn, who may or may not have been conspiring against him. But can Roman even trust his other family members? Well, in a recently released video for WWE's website, the Usos had to hold up a thumbs up or thumbs down to whatever superstar was shown. When Roman Reigns was shown to them, Jey Uso held up the thumbs down logo with a smirk before turning it around and putting the thumbs up. So it was just a small moment from a WWE video for their website, but it's still very telling. Could Jey Uso come full circle and eventually look for the perfect opportunity to come after Roman Reigns again when he's at his most vulnerable? It's very possible that Jey could truly be the one that's quietly up to something. Everyone is suspicious of Sami Zayn and Solo Sikoa, but it would be a big twist if it's actually Jey Uso who makes that first big move against Roman Reigns. So we'll have to see how Jey Uso's attitude is towards Roman Reigns after Sami Zayn is dismissed from the Bloodline. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.